Hello. What's going on? How's it going? I have stuff all over my desk. Oh my gosh. I need to clean my room. What's up, Solid Tofu? How you doing? Oh my goodness gracious. I got a couple drinks here. I've got an iced coffee and I have a Coke. So I'm really going crazy today. Oh, is that you, Tofu? Hey, what's going on? Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna start the stream by just kind of working on these for a little. I'm gonna do a half hour for the Kill la Kill drawings, and oh my god, I have to burp. I might be burping. I might be burping because I'm drinking carbonated drinks. Yeah. I thought I might be able to have these done for Anime Midwest, which happened however many days ago. A week ago, almost. They did not get done. Which is fine. It's totally fine. But now I'm hoping that I can get them done for Fan Expo. Along with a bunch of other pieces I really wanted to do. Because Fan Expo is more of a Western type pop culture convention. Even though people like anime go there, it's not an anime convention. It's more like a comic book convention. So I was thinking how I did with C2E2, I did that Harley Quinn print. I was thinking about maybe doing some more Western style stuff for that. I don't know. It's been on my list to draw Ripley from Alien. I mean, I love Alien. How you doing, Aquatic? Welcome in. I didn't even know some of these cons exist. Wait, which one? Fan Expo? Do you know what Wizard World was? Wizard World became Fan Expo. Reed Pop is the organization that runs C2E2, and they run all of the different fan expos across the US. And they bought Wizard World, I think in 2020, 2021 or something like that, due to the pandemic. And I guess there was a lot of internal issues going on with Wizard World too. Wizard World was Chicago's biggest comic convention. I've been to Wizard World as an attendee many times. When I was in high school and early college, I was dating somebody who was very, very into comics, Western comics. So I've actually been to Wizard World. I've been to this convention. So I have a good idea of what to expect, which is great. They got it from Kopf. No, I don't think that guy. No, that's the Anime Midwest. He's all about anime conventions, I believe. It's this is very different. Wizard World has been going on for years and years. I think it started in the late 90s. I don't think that guy has anything to do with that convention. No. Yeah. Yeah. As far as I know, I could be wrong, but I really don't think he has anything to do with it. Reed Pop is like a really big organization, and their conventions are very well organized. They're big, you know, they can handle, like, it's like a real organization. A lot of these conventions, like ASEN and Anime Midwest and stuff, like a lot of these, like, smaller, quote smaller, because ASEN's not really small, but like these smaller conventions are run by volunteers. Like, they don't get paid. You know, all the people that like run and organize these conventions, they are not getting paid. So what ends up happening is, like, obviously, like, if people have jobs, like, their jobs or their, like, family life is going to take priority over, like, their volunteer work for a convention. But, like, and so what ends up happening is things get really disorganized. Like, for example, like, Youmacon is in Detroit. And apparently this it's like an anime convention. It's been going on for many, many years. It's like one of the older ones. They are supposed to have their convention in November, and they have not opened Artist Alley applications yet. They haven't even opened the applications yet, and it's as if the convention's not happening. Like, all of the stuff that needs to be organized ahead of time is, like, not even, like, there's no applications, nothing's being offered. It's very confusing, and, like, I could possibly do a Detroit convention. So I've been, like, watching their Discord and their Facebook like a hawk, trying to, like, get information, but there's nothing. And I'm scared that this convention just, like, won't happen, you know? It's just, like, not gonna happen. Yeah, I think that people should get paid if they're organizing large conventions like this, but I suppose that, like, the cost of running one of these events is so astronomical that maybe it's actually necessary. But, like, ASEN is such a big convention, you know? Like, you would think they would be able to, like, pay the people who are running things, but I guess not. I don't know. How are you, Aloof? So it's very complex. I don't know. Like, I can talk about how I think things should be done, but in the end, you know, I have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. I think a lot of the conventions, because of the pandemic, there was a huge amount of volunteers that kind of, like, quit, you know, for one reason or another. Like people talk about with ASEN, there was, like, this huge volunteer exodus, like, a ton of people left, and it may have had to do with some sort of internal drama or something. I don't know the details, but I do know that, like, a lot of volunteers left, and ASEN also was, like, really late in going through Artist Alley application. I think they opened them on time, but going through the applications, it took them ages. Like, people didn't know until, like, a month or two before the convention if they were going. So that's a problem. Oh, nice. Well, welcome in, Aloof. Hey, Potato. How are you? Potato. I actually just had this open, but I closed it. Let me show you what the Black Knight looks like. I'm trying to decide on her hair color. I think I'm gonna go with blonde. Cause, like, it kind of looks cool. So this is what she looks like so far. I like the pink eyes a lot. The shiny armor. I gotta make it more, like, reflective right now. It's just kind of, like, colorful. But yeah. Yeah, I do too. I think she's turning out nice. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. For Fan Expo, I was thinking that I could do more like Western like style characters and stuff like Alien. I want to do a piece with Lilu from The Fifth Element. I think that would be really fun. I also want to make like a charm of her. She has really cool like looks in that movie. And she's very like recognizable, so I think it'd be fun to make some like cool merch of her. But like I don't know how many people, I know it has kind of like a cult following, you know, but like I don't know how many people would be super interested in buying merch of her. I don't know. She's so cool though. I would buy merch of Lulu. A new contender to defeat Reaper Girl, the Black Knight, or Lilu. Of the night. Thank you. Hello, Squeegee. What's going on? Hi. How are ya? Yeah, Wizard World, you know, it always was a really good time. I went to like 2 or 3 Wizard Worlds back when I was younger, many years ago. I always really enjoyed the panels at Wizard World, so I don't know how Fan Expo is gonna go, but I've heard mixed reviews about like what the Artist Alley is like being a vendor in the Artist Alley. A lot of people have told me it's like people don't really buy, like it's mainly a convention to go and meet celebrities and stuff, and people kind of spend their money and they spend their time getting autographs and going to celebrity panels and stuff. Or potentially the Lich is a contender. Their pets can duke it out. Yeah. Yeah. I think I like actually named Reaper Girl, and I can't remember what I named her. I named her because like I made like the pin listing and named her. Let's see. I think it's on my Etsy. Oh, I did. Her name is Waz. Duh. Oh my god, my brain. Reaper Girl's name is Waz. We actually named her like while I was working on that drawing. I named Bleeding Hearts Girl and I named the Mushroom Girl. Mushroom Girl's name is Maiko and Bleeding Hearts Girl's name, I can't remember now. Oh, Cardi. Cardi. Super cute. Hello, Lackenheim. Oh, thank goodness, Squeegee. Yeah. I think jury duty sucks. No, you're not, Squeegee. You're not being too picky or anything. I am being picky too. Okay? Like, I'm being very... I don't know what it is about Alea. It's like getting the character down, like the character expression is a challenge with her for some reason. I want Reaper Girl, Lich Girl, Night Girl, Mushroom Girl. Oh my god, that'd be so fun. Aloof, you're genius. I should totally make them into trading cards. That's so smart. Oh my god. Hang on a second. You know, I was actually thinking, like, what are some ways that I can continue making either merchandise or something with the older Patreon designs, because a lot of the older ones I really like, but like I've sold out of the stickers, I've sold out of the prints, you know, they're just gone. Dude, that's actually so freaking smart. Hang on. I'm putting it in my Notion. Thank you for the idea, Aloof. I think that's a great idea. Should I make it a game? Or should I just do cards? I should probably just do cards. You know how, like, with Magic the Gathering, sometimes they do, like, land cards where, like, the artwork takes up the entire card? That's, like, the kind of trading card I would love to make. What will be the ultra rares? Oh god. Oh god, I need to think about this. I need to think about it. They'd probably all be like foils. I can make foil ones that are rare. You know what would be so cute is if I made a bunch of trading cards and you got like, you could buy like a pack of them. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so fun. That's such a good idea. I love stuff like that. Oh my god. And then it could be like, I don't know. What the heck? My iPad's being weird. Wouldn't that be so fun? Yeah, the foil versions. Yeah. Hey, Steam. What's up? Yeah. Oh, I should totally do that. That would be so fun. I need to think about it though. Like I think making like an actual game out of that could be very difficult, but like just doing like trading cards, like baseball cards, but for my characters. Like that's actually doable. It would be fun too because then you'd like get random ones in like a pack or something. Like you'd have to buy like a little pack of cards. How fun. You could even make up lore for them in the bag. Yeah. Or I could put like a little description on the card. How fun would that be? That would be so much fun. I do love that idea. There was somebody I met at the Ace and Artist Alley that he mainly sold trading cards of his own artwork. Cabbage Patch trading cards? Are you talking about the Garbage Pail Kids? That's like all that comes up when I search it. They're so scary. Yeah. Garbage Pail Kids. freaky. It's funny, I like remember these from when I was little and being really, really scared of them. They have such like a grungy, sort of like dirty aesthetic. Remember these from the 80s? Ooh. Yeah, that's actually such a good idea. How much do like booster packs of cards cost? Like how much is a Magic booster pack? $5.22, $4.59, $2.95. A draft booster pack contains 16 cards. That's a lot. I don't know if I've made enough designs for this to be like... How many designs have I made? I've made like 7 plus 20, no, 7 plus 23, I think. 7 plus 23 is 30. I made 30 designs, including the one for this month. $4.59 sounds about right if you buy a random pack from a Walmart. $5, man. 5 buckaroos. Used to be 3, but it's been a while. Yeah, I was thinking 3. Those types come with an energy card. Maybe your pack only has 3 to 4. I don't know. Hey, DeMarcus. Yo. Oh, that's exciting. Did you see? I worked on your commission off stream. If that's you, I think this is you, right? Buckaroos. You also made 8 commissions for me, all originals not including. That's true. I could do your commissions, Potato. Isn't she awesome? Yeah. So I added the flats. I still think that some of the line work could be refined, but it looks pretty good with the flats on, you know. Okay, good. I thought so. I'm sorry, you guys, the YouTube and the username. I was talking to Jordan about how, like, I don't want to, like, dox anybody, you know? Just let me know if you don't want me to call you by your Twitch username or vice versa, you know? I don't know. Making the switch to YouTube is complicated. Super Potato trading cards. Hey Matt, so we're talking about the idea of me making like trading cards from past Patreon designs, because I've like sold out a lot of the stickers and the prints for Patreon, and we were thinking maybe I could make little like booster packs that have like a certain number of cards, like trading cards in them. Don't call me Matt. Okay, cool. I'm glad to hear that. I just like I felt so bad. I was like I just hope like it's okay. Organ anime girl trading. Okay, this is like getting into garbage pail kids territory now. Says the function of the organ. Oh my god. Would you make the trading cards after doing the art book? Oh, that's a good point. Probably just because, like, doing all this stuff would take work. I'm already working on the book. Maybe I could do something where, like, you get, like, a card with the book or something like that. I don't know. I'm already working. There's like an item, a merch item that I'm working on that I'm hoping that I can have available for the book release. I'm working with a manufacturer on something. I'm not sure how many people will be interested in it, but I actually got sent like photos of like the sample that they're working on, and although there's like a couple changes, the thing that I'm making is looking very cute. I'm trying to decide how I should price the extra merch and stuff like that. It's very difficult to price things like there are certain merch items that actually cost a lot, but they're like perceived as being cheap items, you know what I mean? Like their actual upfront cost is extremely expensive, but like I think traditionally, like, we look at the item that I'm making. I don't want to say what it is, because it might not happen. I don't want to, like, get people's hopes up or spoil anything. But it's, like, it's actually very expensive to manufacture the thing. And I'm trying to figure out, like, a price where it's like reasonable for customer expectations of like the price for this thing, but then also like I want to like also make the money back for it. So I was telling Jordan the price that I was like thinking about doing. He was like, "You're gonna lose money." It's like, oh no, I don't know. Hello, Jankus. How's it going? Shut up, Matt. The organ trading cards. Yes. Okay, yeah. Squeegee knows. Squeegee does know. Yes, it's a secret. It's a secret. Okay. Nobody can know. I just don't want to disappoint anybody because I might not do it. It might not be worth it. I have to see like the actual sample before I decide to go forward and like mass produce a thing like this. It's very, very expensive. So if it's not like up to my quality standards and stuff, I won't do it. And then if I can't get, well, I think I'm gonna do a pre-order for the book and for this other item. Like people can like bundle them together if they want. That works. But like if I don't get enough orders to like pay for the thing up front, like I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to front the money myself, I think, if that happens, because I don't want to go through that whole thing, the whole Kickstarter type thing where it's like, okay, we have to get to like this number to do it. Like I don't even know how I'd do that on like a pre-order thing. Maybe I could look into it. I've seen other people do that with their Shopify stores. Like, there was an artist like who made a coin purse that I really liked, and they sold out, and then they did like a like pre-order type thing, but it wasn't really a pre-order, but it kind of was. Like, you had to put the money down. Like, it's like Kickstarter where you like pledge or whatever, and you need to get to like a certain number for it to go through. Yeah, art book. Oh, thank you to Marcus. Yeah, I'm really excited about it too. Yeah. I'm still shooting for like an October pre-order date for it, meaning I'll have samples of the art book and then the other thing that I've been talking about to kind of put up for pre-order. If I'm going to do the other thing, I will 100% be doing the art book. The art book is a thing that is happening. There is no doubt with that one, but yeah, we'll see. It's all very exciting. I feel like this year is like the year of the merch for me. You know, like I'm like learning so much about merchandise. It's pretty cool. It's been fun, you know. And the pins have been really successful. Like, people especially were into like the Morgan pin. I had totally forgotten to like post about it, but that you know, that pin has been available now for a while on my Etsy. It was first made available like through the secret shop for patrons, but then I put it on Etsy kind of quietly. I just forgot to post about it, I think, because I had like the convention going on, and a couple days ago I like posted it on social media. People really like that Morgan pin. Like, that's gotta be one of my like best-selling items so far that I've done. I'm really happy with it too. I wore it on my lanyard at Anime Midwest. Oh no. Yeah, that's like the sad thing about like the stickers, right? Oh, that's too bad. I wish that they would like peel off and on again, you know. Damn you, Ox, for showing me the other pins, because can't do that. So yeah, I'm making like a Lilith and a Felicia pin. Those are both in production right now. They should be done like fairly soon, I'm guessing. I don't know how fast the manufacturer is gonna like get them done. But I was shown like full samples of both of them recently, and they are so freaking cute. I'm using like a gold metal plating for, oh my god, and the gold looks so good. I thought about maybe doing the Morgan pins in gold too, but I just think that one looks so good with the black metal. I got a magnet from Redbubble, and I think, yeah, I love magnets. Dude, magnets don't sell very well. Like, I sell Animal Crossing magnets on my website, and I made a couple of, like, Morgan magnets for ASEN, and not a lot of those sold. Like, I don't know why. It's like magnets aren't as popular for whatever reason, so I can never like justify like making a bunch of magnets, even though I actually prefer magnets to stickers, because, you know, you can take them off and put them on other surfaces and all that. What kind of dress code does Obvious Gravity have? How many suits do you have? 0. I was just talking to Jor about how, like, I would love to go shopping for, like, new clothes, because I haven't done that in a really long time. Like, I think, like, the pandemic happening kind of got me in this habit of just, like, not, like, I didn't need to get new like, clothes or things to wear out or anything, like, during the pandemic. And I'm just kind of, like, in that habit still. But when I went to when I went to both anime conventions, ASEN and Anime Midwest, I noticed how like well dressed some of the vendors and artist alley vendors were. I was like, wow, they look so presentable. And I'm always like, well, sometimes I look kind of frumpy because I'm wearing like really old clothes. I don't know if anybody actually notices that stuff, but me though. But I was telling him, I was like, I don't think it's worth it for me to buy new clothes because I'd rather buy more merchandise. I'd rather make new merch. And he was like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I don't know, it's just fun. I'd rather put more money into the business than look snazzy. There was a girl at ASEN who had an artist alley booth, and she like sold like really cute stuff, and she was dressed like head to toe in like pink, like Lolita type style. Like she just looked so nice. I was like, wow, you like match your booth and like your whole art aesthetic. You make the merch clothes and then, yeah. Well, that's what I did with the Medusa. For the longest time when the weather was cool, I was wearing my Medusa hoodie every day. I wore it like every day for like a month. Like different colors and stuff. I'm gonna bring the Medusa hoodie to Fan Expo, actually. I haven't brought it to any of the conventions because there just hasn't been room. But I am gonna bring it to Fan Expo. Business casual ox. I know, I'm excited to wear like cozy clothes again. As much as I like summer, like I actually like summer a lot. I like the feeling of summer, and you know, it's just such a unique season. I love it, but like there's nothing better than like wearing cozy clothes when it starts to get a little cold, you know? Like it's really awesome. I'm a big fan of that. Think about it as a business expense to like dress nicer. Okay, actually I did buy 2 t-shirts for Anime Midwest because I wanted to look like crisper. I bought 2 t-shirts, those like striped shirts that I was wearing. I like took pictures and put them on social media. Yeah, it actually is a business expense. If you're buying it for that thing, like if you wouldn't buy it otherwise, then it's a business expense, you know what I mean? Okay, Aquatic, have a good day at work. Shorts and a t-shirt are the best clothes. I'm a big fan of sweaters and hoodies and stuff, you know? Like, give me like a great cozy sweater. Like, I don't know. I'm all over that. I also like logger pants. Like, I don't like showing my legs. I don't like showing my legs. Like, I'll wear tights, but I don't like wearing shorts, really. It's 40s in Fahrenheit in winter, but 40s in Celsius in summer here. Oh my god. Perpetual 40. All of my nails are like starting to pop off too, because I actually, so I did my nails like the week before Anime Midwest because I was like, I want to have fun long nails for the convention. That'll be great. And it was It was awesome having the cute nails for the convention. But I did it so quickly and like I kind of did like a half-assed job on them that now they're all like popping off. Like one of the nails just like came off of my thumb. This isn't my real nail. They're like extensions or whatever. I didn't my actual nails are fine, but usually when I do my nails they don't pop off like this. They've been popping off, which has been annoying. It's like, this is why professionals do this. Like, this is why you should go to a professional and get your nails done. Because they pop off if you do it yourself. This one ended up being like a really cute pose, I think. I think this like works really well. I think my time is up. The timer didn't go off. I'll start working on the commission in just a second. This is such a crazy outfit. I'm insane with this outfit. Okay. Let's work on kind of blues piece. Hey Elysium, what's going on? Alright, this isn't like a really good spot, but I'm trying to think of what my next steps are. Hello, Windwater. How are you? Thank you. Dude, this helmet is so cool. Like, look at how badass this helmet is. It's amazing. Because I added the other colors and like suddenly it just kind of came alive, you know? It's like, oh my god, it looks so good. Such a cool design. I guess there's sort of an issue with some of the lines here. I need to add some lines. He's like singing. Can you hear him? Da, da. Yeah. New background music, yeah. Hello, Chaos. Hey, no Phillian. Yeah, it's the new music for stream. This is a cool design. This is a character named Hilde from Valkyrie Elysium. I did not design this. I wish I did. But I didn't. There's some holes in the color too. Just kind of an issue, but that's okay for now. Zoom in and get some of the details here. Hello.
Mama.
Hi, buddy.
Mama.
What's going on? Are you all ready for your nap? Yeah, those are all those cards. You were playing with those earlier. Yeah? What you looking for? The printer? Oh. It's a box. You want to play with the screen? Yeah? What is that thing? It's for film negatives, buddy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a pen. It's my stylus. Hang on. I need this to draw. I need it to draw. Ooh, boom. Yes. Can you say hello? Can you say hi, chat? Hi. Hi, chat. Oh, good job. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. I think he said hi to you guys. Hi, chat. Rawr. Rawr. Oh, nice. He's peeling the plastic off. Are you ready to take your nap, buddy?
No.
Not yet? Almost? You see my Makima figure? He keeps looking at that.
You want it, buddy?
No, 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 no. Okay. See you later. Bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Babalu. Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. What's that? Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye. Have a good nap. Hey, Tech. I think he said hi, chat. Usually he doesn't say anything when I tell him. Oh, hi, chat. Hi, chat. Hi. Yeah. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. Hi, chat.
Hi, Cha. Hi, Cha.
Can you say waz, buddy? Wah. Wah. Careful with that thing. Careful. 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 This isn't. Yeah, don't go over there. His pin's over there. No, Bubba. No. 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 Not over there, okay? I know there's crap all over my office. Is not like a child safe room whatsoever. Like, not even close. It's not even safe for me. Like, I'm gonna trip on something in this room. Anyways, it was fun. Good job, child. You've done your job. Yeah, that was little Zeus. That was little Zeus being funny. So silly kid. He's talking so much more now. It's been really fun. Like if you ask him to say something, he'll try to say it. Alright, let's see. Just think in a few years he'll be in kinder. I know. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, he's growing up really fast. I take a lot of pictures of him and it's crazy. Like some weeks you can really see there's a huge difference from one week to the next in terms of like how he looks. Like that's how fast the growth is, you know? That you can actually see it week to week. It was really like that when he was a baby. Now he's a toddler. And it's like a little slower, but like it's still super fast. In a few years, he'll be off to college, planning what retirement home to put you. Oh, fuck. That's so dark. That's too dark, man. Oh, God. It's true. It's true. Actually, that's not true. When he goes to college, I won't be retirement home age. I will be old, though. Yeah. You'll be in your 90s, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Look how cool that is. Oh, that's cool. Cool design. I think I'm turning 80 this year. I'm pretty sure. My birthday is coming up. My birthday is in 12 days. I don't know what I should work. You know how every birthday, like, I stream, and I stream something that, like, I want to stream, like a piece of original work or whatever. I don't know what I should work at. I think I was gonna do like a new ox drawing. I did a drawing of Aurora last year. I was thinking about drawing ox again. The senior citizen discounts must be hitting, hell yeah. The one benefit to becoming a senior. Thank you. Thank you. It's almost my birthday. Less than 2 weeks. I like forgot my birthday was coming up. I don't know what I should draw for it. Maybe I should work on something with like the art book, you know? Like planning the cover or something. Hang on a second. My mom's calling me. Hang on. Hello? I'm back. I'm back. Let's see. It's kind of cool, just flats too. Yeah, I kind of have to clean up the flats a little bit. Oh, and I have to add color to the thigh. Forgetting about that. Okay. It's kind of difficult, like, so I mentioned that I was sent a photo of like a sample of the thing that I'm making in tandem with the art book or whatever, and it's so difficult because like China is like 13 hours ahead. So when it's like 11 p.m. here, it's like 12 p.m. for the reps that I'm talking to in China. And what ends up happening is, like, I end up staying up, like, crazy late, like, talking to them. Typically, that's what happens. Sometimes it's the other way around, but usually, like, I'm staying up. And it's kind of hard. Like, yesterday, I was, like, telling them what I wanted to edit about the sample, and they were, like, AFK or whatever, and I was just kind of waiting for them to come back. And then I just fell asleep. And I just fell asleep because it was too late for me to continue waiting. And, like, people always talk about, like, how that can be kind of inconvenient or whatever if you're working with a company in China or overseas, that you have to, like, think about that. And I was always like, why is that a problem? Like, you can just, like, wait. But you don't want to wait is what the real issue is. You know, like, I'd rather not wait. I'd rather, like, have the conversation in real time. Make this more of, like, a gold color. Oh, oops. Is that also gold? Yes. Yes, there's, like, a gold thing there. Okay. That's interesting. How crazy is this design? It's so pretty. Hello, Eric. How are ya? Isn't she? Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Almost done with the work week, yeah. What is it, Friday? Yeah, it's Friday. Thank goodness. So much curl, I know. It's like dream hair. If that hair would straight would have touched the ground. Probably, actually. Yeah. Her hair is so long. It must be heavy. Very heavy hair. It would just drag behind her. Might be around my Aurora. It's like, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. I love like extra long hair. I think it's the coolest. It's so cool. Alright, I'm gonna take a short break. I will be back in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. I want to listen to music. I'm gonna put my headphones in. I just realized I'm just like sitting in silence. It's kind of weird. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Thank you, DeMarcus. Have a good one. Yeah. She's getting very close to being finished. I almost don't want to say that because I know that there's like a lot of details in the armor that I'm gonna have to render, but it's really getting close. Thank you for being so patient. I'll see you later. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like sitting in silence. Let's pick some music. Hopefully it won't pick up on the microphone and I'll get in trouble by YouTube. You can always listen to the YouTube audio library music. It has great hits like Scarlet Fire. All the good stuff in the YouTube audio library. It's interesting like how flat the drawings look before I do like compositing. But like I have to stay in this stage for so long. Oh, the fingers are different color. You guys have been so patient with me this year with commissions. I feel awful. I don't think it's ever taken me this long collectively to like do things to get everything done. And I really want to get things finished because well, I mean, first of all, I promised people I'd have it done. And then second of all, I actually have a lot of stuff I need to be doing for auto right now. So Jordan has been like on me about it. He's like, dude, you gotta work on this. And I was like, well, I'm gonna finish commissions first. Cause I just feel like I can't really think clearly if I have stuff pending like that. I just can't do it. So, I mean, I have been doing work for auto, but there's a very large amount of things that need to get done soon. I don't think you've ever had this many commissions to do before at once. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, part of me kind of like regrets taking so many, but I think I had to. I think I had to like financially take that many commissions. That's like the reason why I did it. Like, everything's fine now with finances, thank God. Oh my God. It's been like a battle all year, but it's like everything's okay now. But yeah. All those commissions and the first round after Babu. Do you mean like the first round of commissions I took after I had the baby? I mean, how many commissions did I take last year? I don't even remember, like, the commissions I did last year. If I took commission, did I take commissions? I think I did for Squeegee and Potato, right, guys? Like, yeah, well, yours is really big. That, I feel a little less stressed, weirdly enough, about your Squeegee just because it is a massive one. It's like understandable that it takes a long time. You know? Like I couldn't really just like pump that out, you know? Like, that's not gonna happen. Last year I think you took like 2 commissions. Yeah, I think it was pretty limited. I have quite a few people at conventions ask me if I do commissions, like at the convention, which I don't think I'll ever do commissions at a convention. I think that would... I'm always, like, so stressed anyways. Like, I can't do it. I don't even know when I'd find time to do that. Like, the only reason that I did that one commission for someone at C2E2 was because I got to make it before the convention. Like, I'm not going to be working on commissions at a convention. I don't know how artists do that, if I'm being honest. But every time somebody, like, asks me about commissions, I tell them about how, like, January is the month and, you know, I open for a certain amount of slots and then I'm closed for the year. And I get these, like, wide-eyed looks, like, what? Like, that doesn't make sense, but I, like, can't do it any other way. I take so much time, you know, like, you know, like the last 2 days even, I've been, like, strictly working on this piece and Squeegee's commission. Like, I haven't worked on anything else. And I made, like, a little notch, you know, there's, like, not that much of a difference. With Squeegee's, though, I'm kind of wrestling with Alea's expression. Like, it's been really difficult for me to figure it out. What's up, spiders? Hi. I've seen some artists who can speed draw on another level, especially if it is just for black and white sketch. Yeah. Well, you know, when I did sketch requests, that's kind of like what I was trying to get at. You know, I wanted to speed up my drawing time. Amongst other things, you know, there were other benefits to doing that. I miss doing that, actually. I super miss doing sub-sketch requests. I think it was really helpful for me. I got a lot of great, like, fan art out of that. Stuff that I actually sell at conventions, you know, like, I don't know. I've thought about, like, doing that again, but I think maybe when the baby's, like, a little older, because, like, we're sleeping normally now, and we have been for, like, a month. I'm slowly, like, returning to, like, a normal life. Exactly, potato. Like, it has to kind of be the right time and everything. Like, I've definitely kind of changed how I've done things because of, like, adjusting to life with a baby, but... But yeah, I've been like this commission, I can't believe I've been working on this, like, for the last 2 days. And it's still, like, not where I want it to be. Aurora and Tsukiko, like, these two characters look fine to me. This is, like, they're in really good shape. It's Alea. I'm just, like, struggling with her. Subsketch Wednesdays in the future when baby's in school, yeah. Yeah, I really do like doing sub-sketches. It's nice too if people ask, you know, about commissions or whatever, and then I can tell them that, like, hey, you know, subscribe to my Twitch or my YouTube and you can do a sub-sketch request raffle. Yeah. It's, like, a nice thing, because I'm not sure how many commissions I'll be taking in the future, you know? Like, I go back and forth. When I was at the Anime Midwest and people were asking, there was one person who asked and I was just like, no, I don't take commissions. And I didn't tell them anything about January because I was, like, tired. And my my helper, she was like, tell them about January. Tell them about January. I was like, dude, I don't even know if I want to do January. Like, I'm tired. Probably not 12. Yeah, oh, definitely not. I think if I take commissions again in January, it's gonna be, like, limited to, like, 5 or 6 or something like that, and that's it. Like, I can't take any more for the year. Another thing too is that it's like, okay, development on Otto is really, it's closing up, you guys. And I am the person who's the most behind now. Like, Waz has been working like nonstop on Otto stuff, and I am now the one who's behind. So that might actually be like the real reason that I end up not taking like more commissions in January. You know, I don't know. For as much as I like love doing commissions too, like I really do, and I feel like there's actually been a lot of commissions that people on social media have like loved and all that stuff, but there's something that happens mentally when you take on work, like commission work, where, because I've been paid, okay, you know, I've been paid for my time and to make the piece, like I feel overly precious about what I'm doing, which is like a big no-no, okay? Like, at least for me, like I want to, when I draw, I want to be drawing like kind of free form and like without that kind of pressure, but I literally can't get rid of it. You know, like I can't convince myself to not feel that way. It's just like the way it is or whatever. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of that. So what ends up happening is, like, I don't know if anybody else sees it, but I sometimes feel like my commissions end up feeling like really stiff because I'm under so much pressure, and it's not by commissioners, it's by me. Like, I'm putting the pressure on myself. It has nothing to do with anybody being, you know, rude or anything like that. It's all coming from me, and it's kind of a problem because, like, I think it affects the quality of the work, but I don't know. In the end too, like, sometimes with commission work, because I feel all that pressure, like, I end up doing like kind of interesting stuff too, so I don't know. Do you want me to distract him during streams? No. He's been doing so great. He's just like getting it done, man. I feel inspired, but I feel behind the comparison. Even with my, no, actually, potato. Well, sometimes I feel the pressure, but I think yours are easy on me, if that makes sense. Because they're my own character. Like, I don't know. It's pretty different. I kind of put your commissions in a very different category. They're just different. A big thing with me is it's like I want to deliver exactly what the commissioner wants, and that takes a lot of like back and forth too. Like, I guess it depends on the character. Like with Squeegee's commissions, we communicate a lot about them, you know? It's not like that with all of the commissions. I'm not constantly kind of going back and forth with like whips and stuff. Or works, like screenshots of the work in progress. But it's like I don't want somebody to like pay for something and not get what they want, you know? Like that like haunts me. I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna try and do my best to like deliver the best product. And that's just the way it is. You just gotta think. The thing is, the commissioner is a worm you squish under your heel. They aren't real people. They gave you no money. They're poopy heads. You gotta think that. All my commissioners are poopy heads. Those poopy heads. They didn't give me money. No. You know what though, like sub sketches, it was kind of like the nice like middle ground there, because sub sketches, it's like such a low pressure thing. I kind of liked that. A lot of artists talk about that whole problem, you know. I've tried really hard to kind of get over it because it is like a mental thing. It's a mental block. But it's pretty difficult. I don't care if I disappoint people. I'm doing commercials. I know. I can't believe I said that. You know, I had a point there. The point is, if you think too much about pleasing the customer, then you won't please the customer. You know what I mean? Like, because the pressure's too high. That was my point when I said that, okay? It sounds so bad, but that was the point. But it's really hard to get past. I think it was also like people asking for stuff you don't super do and some certain specific commissioners being poopy heads. Like manly care, yeah. Well, sometimes people will come to you and ask for a commission of something that you don't really do subject matter wise, and these always confuse me. Like, these kind of requests, because, like, well, you know, you see me doing X style, but then you want, like, you know, style C, which is, like, really far away from style X. I do care about disappointing, but it's also my own standards. I guess that's, like, that's part of it, too. Yes, I'm also trying not to disappoint myself. Hey, Loves the Gamer, how's it going? Yeah, I don't want to disappoint myself because I know I can do better. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Right, I can try, but it'll probably look bad, and it'll be like a continuous loop, you know? Unless it's something I'm, like, interested in getting better at, which is maybe the exception. I don't know. But yeah, I'm starting to get kind of, like, anxious about Otto now. Because we're getting to the end. Wait, are her fingers exposed? No. Maybe up here. Which hand is that? The left. Oh, happy birthday, Loves a Gamer. Yeah, potato. Sometimes I feel like maybe people are just curious to see what the end result would look like, you know what I mean? Maybe they're just curious. Or maybe they want to challenge the artist or something. Trope. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Although, I partly do that for my Patreon sticker club. Like, people vote on different idea prompts. Like, patrons can vote on the one that they want, and I make the one that gets the most votes. Oh, that's nice. Loves a gamer. It's a nice present. I've been applying to jobs and I want better, not food shit jobs. What's like your ideal place to work, Matt? Can you describe it to me? Like, what would you be doing? Shut up, Matt. Professional billionaire? Matt, where do you think your strengths lie? You know? I'm applying for manager and training to a marketing consultant firm. Sounds fancy, and out of all the jobs so far, I want that one. A marketing consultant for interesting. Marketing's cool. It's interesting. What would like a manager do at a marketing firm? Like I don't know what managers do because I'm bad at managing things. Being taken advantage of and doing extra. Wait, what? What? Most people like this should all be that really dark color. Oh shit, wrong layer. Oh shit. My best strength in the work. Oh, what job doesn't want that? I think people don't want people who want to be taken advantage of or do extra responsibilities for less pay. And I'll tell you why. Because that creates a weird power dynamic. It's almost like you're secretly doing more and expecting more in return when you do that. And that you're never gonna find an employer that's gonna be able to like reward things like if they're not offering rewards for extra responsibilities, or they're not offering extra perks or something because you're doing more for less, you know, but you're expecting that in return, then that's gonna be hard. Because I think most honestly, like most people like don't pay attention to what you're doing at your job. I really learned this when I started working in an office, and the guy who was like my supervisor type, you know, he was like above me or whatever. He didn't even know what I did, okay? And I did all this like extra work. I did extra overtime during like their trade shows, and I even got like a bonus from the CEO for like, you know, taking like two of my weekends to like make sure that this booth got run correctly, and my supervisor didn't even like know that happened, and he gave me like the worst like review, like 1 year review, when I had like worked my ass off for this company, you know, all this stuff. And that made me realize something. Like I was irritated, as you should be, you know, but like it made me realize something, that like people are not paying attention, you know. So it's like, if you think that people are going to like reward you for your extra stuff, like that's just a perk. Like, do the bare minimum. Maybe this is bad advice. I don't know. I don't know what managers do in that kind of place. So I'm sick of manager jobs and food because literally just do other people's jobs with better. And also this, yeah. Also, regular employees make the same or more than you. That's no good, yeah. You liked the job description? Well, that's always good. To be honest, like, I think it's, like, hard to work for other people. Is that, like, a Captain Obvious statement? I think it can be difficult. It was actually something that eventually made me like make the switch, you know, to trying to do freelance and then trying to just work for myself. Because I think you're always gonna have a hard time pleasing everybody, including yourself. And there's a lot of like weird feelings around jobs, you know. Like I remember I worked retail for a while, like a couple years after I graduated from college, and I didn't care about retail, you know. I wasn't interested in like moving up. My dreams were somewhere else. But some people want to be in retail, you know, like that's what they want to do. And I saw that there was like a lot of like aggressiveness in terms of getting ahead in the retail space, while I was there just like doing the bare minimum and not caring, because that wasn't where I saw myself in the future. And I think that the thing that will continue to make your job feel worth it is if like you deep down have like an investment in it. Like you yourself have an investment in it, not like money wise, but like, you know, you're in one way or another passionate about it. For whatever reason, you know, there's so many reasons that you could care about what you're doing, right? But I don't know. I think it can be difficult to like expect it to be sustainable, you know, unless you have some sort of real investment in it for whatever reason. Like it could be anything. You don't need to have like some crazy like dream, you know. There can be any reason, like customer service. Maybe you want to be in customer service because you want to like make things easier on people who are, I don't know, like you want to be like a good customer service person. I don't know. You want to brighten people's days by not being a grumpy customer service person. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't like dealing with customers. Sometimes it was okay, but like it was hard in retail. For me, like it was there was just a disconnect with me being in the retail space. Like I was really interested in like the displays and stuff like that, but like you have to like keep to regulations with setting up displays, for example. Like they give you the instructions, you just build them. You don't make any creative decisions. It's all laid out for you. Like I would have been more interested in like having more creative agency over stuff like that. Like that was where I would have liked my retail jobs, but that didn't exist. So that wasn't going to happen. So and I think I remember like being at my job thinking like I shouldn't be here, you know. It almost felt like I was wasting my time, but I think that was like a personal thing for me, you know. I'm good at dealing with difficulty. I was good at dealing with difficult people, I just didn't like it. Yeah, same actually. I think I had issues too when I worked in retail with the people who were like in charge, actually, my managers and stuff. I got yelled at one time for being like late, and it was really, really horrible. And then I had to like get up on this ladder and change light bulbs like way high up in the air. And I was like crying. And I just remember thinking like, I hate this. Like I would have to drive like 40 minutes each way to get to this job, you know, and I was getting paid like nothing. And like the scheduling was so bad. That was another thing. I had all these retail jobs where the scheduling was so random. Some weeks I didn't get hours. I was like, how are people supposed to like work like this, you know? I don't know. It's all part of that machine though. It's not about like employing people or having the best business. It's really all about making money. And that I saw that really, like, it was really obvious to me when I worked at like I worked at a retail store that sold like clothes, you know, in the mall. And they didn't train us on like selling the products at all. Like there was zero training about the products. None. Okay? None. Not even like a minute of training about selling clothes, okay? But I had hours of training about selling fucking credit cards. Okay, and this is where like retail credit cards are a goddamn scam. You should not sign up for them. You guys, do not sign up for retail credit cards unless you like shop at the place like all the time and like it's worth it. There's like so I don't know, like seeing that, like hearing that that was the focus, and every time like a district manager or like regional manager would come into the store, they would ask me how many credit cards I sold that month. You know, like I hated that. I was like, this is insane. Like that's where this retail company is making their money, off of like basically scamming people with like the credit card shtick. Like that's awful. Like the store, it sells itself, you know, like the store had nice clothes. The focus should have been on the clothes, but it wasn't. And that really irritated me and made me not want to be in retail. That was my last retail job, working at that clothes store. And I started working at the schools I was going to and stuff. Thinking about it kind of like boils my blood. I think that this armor is like too skinny on her. When I worked retail, I made sure I only worked in the back and stocked stuff unloading the truck at Walmart and Target. Yeah. That was sort of what I wanted my role to be too, no affiliate, because I don't feel that I'm like a great salesperson. Like, I think I sold like one credit card when I was at that store. But funny enough, I was actually like a person who came in the mornings and took the stock in, and like, you know, I did displays and I stocked things in the morning and all that. And I did that at both of the retail jobs that I worked at after school, and they still like expected you to be like a salesperson. Like, I remember like that regional manager that said that about the cards to me. She was like, how many credit cards have you sold? And I was like, oh, like one. And she was like, oh my God, you need to get that going. What's going on? I was like, I'm hardly like in front of customers. I mean, that was another thing. I really wasn't like at the register that often. I mean, I knew how to do it, and I did do register stuff there along with my other responsibilities, but my actual title was like the back person, you know, like the back stock. And what do they call that? I can't remember what the actual title was. I worked in the back. I was supposed to work in the back. So it was like annoying. She was like, oh, I don't care, you still need to sell cards. Yeah. The only time I had really, really intense problems with customers, you guys, was when I worked holidays. I worked at Ulta Beauty for a short time as like a holiday hire, selling like makeup and perfume and stuff. And they always like give away like a free gift with like a perfume purchase during the holidays. I don't know if they still do it, but they did back then. And it was like a robe. They gave away like a robe with like a perfume purchase. And so they had all these different sizes of robes behind the counter, and this guy like bought a perfume, and I was like, oh, you get a free robe. What size do you want? And he was like, I'll have a medium. So I go and I get him his medium robe, and I put it on the counter. And he's like, I asked you for a large. And I was like, oh, I thought you asked me for a medium. And he proceeded to go off on me and tell me how horrible of a worker I was. Just screaming at me. And it was like during the holidays, so it was like really, really crowded and insane. And he asked to speak to a manager. And my manager came up and was like, what's the problem? And he's screaming about what an awful, awful person I am for bringing the wrong size free robe over to the counter, and how I don't listen, etc., etc. Just screaming at me. And the manager was like, okay, here's your robe. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. And like, he ended up leaving after saying like horrible things to me. And my manager was like, that guy's insane. Don't take any of that to heart. But it was like because of the holidays. And I remember like going home, I was like crying on the way home. I cry a lot. I was crying, and I got home, and my mom was like, you probably like looked like someone. You reminded him of someone in his life or something that he doesn't like or something, because it just sounds like crazy. And it was crazy. The Walmart truck was dangerous. They stacked that stuff with no... Oh, God. Oh, my God. I hate hearing that. Now that's a manager. Yeah, she was cool. That manager at Ulta was cool. I had a few managers there. She was a cool one. Thank God. She was just like, don't listen to this idiot. Idiot customer. Holiday retail is legitimate hell. Yeah, right, prior to the pandemic, yeah. Some people just want to yell for like they will take their anger out on you as a customer service person, which sucks. I actually did that, oh my God, I felt so bad. I took my anger out on people at Anime Midwest, and I felt like the biggest asshole. Because I don't know if I told you guys this, but when I went to get my booth, like I had to pick up my badges on the first day of the convention from like this little like office room in the convention hall, and I had to like check in and get my badge. Well, I expected to get 2 badges because, like, usually when you buy a table, you get your badge and then you get a helper badge because you need help when you do Artist Alley tables. And I just, like, spent all this extra money. Like, there were all these things I had to do, had to spend money on that I did not anticipate spending money on for this convention. Like, insurance, and there was a problem with, like, some of my, like, sticker stock and, like, I don't know. So I just spent a ton of money that I didn't know I was going to be spending, and I like get to the convention, I'm picking up my badges, and they're like, you need to go and buy a 3-day convention pass for $70 for your helper. And I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck? And I just said it out loud. I was like, what the heck? I was so mad. I like stamped out of that office, and like a half hour later I was sitting at my booth after buying the goddamn badge and giving it to my father-in-law who was helping me, and I was like, oh my god, I'm such an asshole because those poor people are just volunteers. They didn't make the rules. I'm an idiot. Like, I was just so mad. I spent so much money. I was so rude. I never do that, but I was so angry. I'm good at completely dissociating people as real people and just laughing at how weird or terrible they are. Yeah, I mean, you get to that point, right? When this happened to me, it was like one of the first times that one of the first like jobs like that I had, I guess. I mean, I had worked in food service. It's different. Food service is different than retail. I mean, I had bad experiences and good experiences at both, you know, but like, yeah, they're just different. The Walmart backroom workers were all in the D&D anime and magic cards, so I stayed only for oh, that's nice. It's good when you get along with the people you work with. Yeah. Do you know, I told you about how I did that, Matt. There was like a store, oh my god, these crazy retail stories. I went into like a Banana Republic. They had this like crazy like promotion on pants, and this was when I was working at that office, and I needed new work pants, and so I went in the store and I tried on like a ton of pants. I spent like an hour trying on pants. And I went up to the counter to like buy the clothes, and the guy at the counter was like, the promotion doesn't apply to any of these pants. And I was like, it says all pants on the poster, and he's like, no, you need to read the small type, all pants in this category. And there was like 1 or 2 pairs of pants that were like on promotion. And so I said, okay, thank you. And I walked out, and I didn't buy the clothes after trying them on for like an hour. It sucked. It's like, you know, when something seems like it's too good to be true, it probably is. I was so mean to those poor volunteers, though. I feel so bad. I was so angry. I still am pissed about that with Anime Midwest. Like, nowhere did they say that you would need to buy a convention pass for your helper. $70 in addition to the table is outrageous. It's insane. Like, that is actually insane. Should not be that way. I think I paid like $170 for the table or something. Like, that should come with it. It's like, how are you supposed to go to the bathroom? I don't know. It's so goofy. Like, you shouldn't just be rude to customer service people, though. I know that. I felt really bad. It was just like my gut reaction. I felt bad about that. I went in there later, like with my head hanging low, asking about like internet access later. I was really embarrassed. You shouldn't be mean to customer service people. Sometimes it, like, I don't know, it's hard to remember as a customer that, like, the people at the counter typically are not the ones who make the stupid decisions, you know? They just are the ones that take the brunt. And it's not really fair. Because in that case, it's like, that's not fair to the customer or the people who have to, like, be the messengers, you know what I mean? Like, that's not fair to anybody. Because you could tell that the people in the office, like, didn't agree with it, too. Like, when they were telling me you need to buy a badge, you could see that they were, like, uncomfortable about asking me to do that. Because that's very non-typical. It should not be like that. It's almost 3. Oh my god. Or it's almost 2:30. Okay, it's not almost 3. You're procrastinating? What are you procrastinating? I have like 3 things to do before work. Uh-oh. You better get on that. I'm gonna shower, do some stuff for applying to jobs. Fuck around with hair. Go get it done. I told you, Matt, about that thing where they did a study, and like the longer you wait to do a task, the harder it gets to do. That's like I think of that every time I'm like procrastinating on something, and it actually helps to just kind of be like, okay, I gotta do the thing. Because it's just gonna get harder and harder the longer I wait. Because then it's 4 a.m. on the day before and you're stuck exporting. Hey, Stone String, yeah. Well, there's that. And just also the mental load of doing the task. So I think this study was more about like mentally, how difficult it was for someone to do something. It's like, okay, I know this is kind of like gross or whatever, but like sometimes when I'm really busy, like I will procrastinate showering, even if I'm like, you know, I really need to shower. So like the thing I will do to try and like remedy that is by like, obviously like once I notice it, like the moment I notice it, I'm like, okay, I need to like go and turn the shower on. If I turn the shower on, then I will complete the task and take the shower. But if I don't like go and turn the shower on, I will continue to procrastinate. Counter argument, it also gets easier and easier to fuck around with other shit that I'd rather do, yeah. I understand. Oh god. I do. I understand. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because you'd rather be doing something else. But like usually like the tasks that I'm like putting off are like the simplest things in the world. You know, like something that'll take like 5 seconds. Like even a shower, like you don't have to sit in the shower for like 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Like you can literally just take a shower and get out once you're done. You don't have to dilly-dally. You just gotta get in and get out, get clean, and then you're done. And you don't have to worry about it. And it didn't take a ton of mental load to do it either, because you turned on the shower. I've learned that over time, though. You know, I don't know. I actually started doing that with drawing. You know, before I drew every day consistently, I started to just like put on my list of things to do, like open the drawing program. When I was making YouTube videos, it would be like open the video editing program. You know, it wasn't even like do the task. Like I would just say open this thing, and then I would just end up working on the task because I like opened it up, you know. Like that actually worked. Like I would tell myself if I had a drawing to work on that like I wasn't really feeling that day or whatever, I'd just be like, open the file. Just open the file. That's all you have to do. And what would end up happening is I'd just start working on it. A big thing for me is like stream. It's like, I don't know, getting things done. Like it helps so much because the task is just starting the stream. Not like doing these like giant drawing projects, you know. I'm not thinking of it that way. I'm thinking of it as like, okay, I just need to stream right now. And then that makes it way easier for me to actually like do the thing. It just takes some of the like intensity off. Once I stop procrastinating taking showers, I really like showers, so I do need to stay in. Okay, I understand, Matt. You know, it's okay to luxuriate, you know? Enjoy that shower. The easier it is to start, the more likely you are to do it. Yes, so like making hard tasks simple in one way or another is the best way to get going on it, for sure. I mean, that is 100% what I need to do to complete things and get a lot of stuff done. More recently, that's been stuff like opening, like InDesign or whatever, to work on the book design. It's like just open up the program. Like you don't have to do a ton, or like do a page, and then I'll like end up laying out a couple pages. Like I always do more than I set out to do. So it's just easier for me to like pretend like I'm gonna do less in some ways. Another thing that has worked for me too is like, maybe this isn't like the best, but it works for me sometimes, is like mixing a really fun task with something that I'm procrastinating. So like, if I'm having trouble like sitting down and working on something, I'll tell myself like, okay, I'm gonna sit down at the computer and on one monitor, I'm gonna put on like a TV show that I really like. And on the other monitor, I'm gonna open the drawing, or I'm gonna open the thing that I need to work on. And doing that, like, I don't like promise myself that I'll get anything done, but like doing that and just having it open, I start like noodling with the drawing. And this especially happens if I put on a show that I'm like, I've seen already. So I'm not like super curious about what's gonna happen next. Like I already know. This actually works really well for me. It can be very distracting though. So it's kind of like, I don't know, use at your own discretion. But sometimes that works if I'm having trouble like just getting going. Oh, no wonder. Alright. I'm gonna switch over to Squeegee's commission now. This is really coming along. It looks quite complex, doesn't it? Oh my god. What a cool character, though. Alright. Alea. Let's try to fix this up. Okay, Matt. I almost feel like I should go back to like an older version of this. I think this was like the older one that we liked. Maybe. If I can. Yes. I think this was the one. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, that does look good. That looks so much better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just went back to like an older version. Hello. What's up to Marcus? This is where we got on Hilde today. Hey, random guy. How you doing? What about Aurora and Tsukiko? They didn't change. I just brought Alea back to where she was when she had that expression. Yes. Yeah, I copied like her top half over. Okay. I do like that the hair is kind of coming in front of the face. I think I was trying to like change that with the newer versions of her. Okay. That's not bad. When did I start stream? How much do you plan on working on it off stream? Probably a large amount. 500 hours ago. Oh, it was 12. I actually started the stream at noon. And it's 3. Oh my god. Wow. Probably a good amount, Squeegee. I think that's what happened with the last commission I did for you too, where I kind of got to this point where I was like working on it a lot alone. There's something about like, well, honestly, I like the faces this way too. I don't know why I changed this face. This is saying Alea to me, you know. What's up, Waz? Hi. Dude, Waz. Okay, we have you on like all the time in our family room, like your stream. The baby now like looks at you and points at you and says, "Wah! Wah!" Like he knows it's you. He knows there's a Waz. And we'll be like, "Waz, Waz," and he's like, "Wah!" And he points at your face. Oh, that's funny, Squeegee. No. Central time. Wow. Well, you're definitely making an impression. Wow. We're like, let's watch Waz. Wow. So cute. Dude, today he said hi chat, but not like clearly. But he was like, hi chat. He actually said hi. I was like, say hi chat, and then you did it. Yeah, Waz is the second mom. He's so cute. He's like talking more now, and he's walking more now. He's still not walking like on his, well, he is walking on his own, but he's not like confidently walking on his own. It's very little bits at a time. He's still working on the whole walking thing, but he's doing it, you know, so we're like thrilled. He's worked so hard to get to that point. Squeegee, yeah, so what I'm probably going to be doing off stream is just doing what I do when I'm happy with a sketch, you know, like going in and refining it. The faces are very refined though, I think. Like they're in a very good spot, so I don't anticipate a lot of changes being made here. Like huge changes. Like this is really kind of where it's gonna be. I'll continue to send you pictures, you know, like as I work. But no, the changes are not gonna be like huge or anything. It's just gonna be making the shapes a little more like solid and all that stuff. What if he grows up to be like an Olympic sprinter? That would be insanely cool. I think he's gonna like basketball. He like loves basketballs, and he gets a real kick out of me like dribbling. We have like a large bouncy ball that we play with in our living room, and I like dribble it, and he thinks it's funny. Imagine you being like, you took a while to learn how to walk, now look at you, yeah. Oh my god, that would be so crazy. Yeah, his grandpa was in track for he got like a full ride because he was a track runner. Actually, Jordan's dad like would run, like he ran even in his like in recent years. I think he's stopped now, like the last couple years, but like he's no spring chicken, and he was out there running all the time. Kind of crazy. He runs more than me. Okay. I'm gonna end here. Thanks, you guys. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna be working on. God, I have a lot of things I need to do. I'm probably gonna be working on the ryuko, the Kill la Kill drawings. I'm probably just gonna work on those all day tomorrow. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I might do some sketching for like the alien piece that I might want to try and get done before Fan Expo. It probably won't happen. But no harm in starting a sketch, I guess. Yeah, I'm leaving. I gotta go. Oh, you know what else? I'll probably be working on this. Scratch that. Maybe I'll start the stream by sketching. Like, I'll do some sketches of Ripley, and then I'll work on this more, and then I'll do Kill la Kill in like the remaining time. Right on time to be told Zeus knows your name, yeah. Wow. Alright, I will see you tomorrow. Have an excellent Friday. And, yeah.